Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Whatever time of the day it is, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning into another episode of Talk with Tor. This week is an extra special week because once a month I interview a family member who is starting a business. Today, I have the pleasure of interviewing my sister-in-law, Carla Johnson, who has a lash business that is rapidly growing.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember we were talking about it and everything like that, and she was like, I want to do lashes, and she had in her mind the vision of what she wanted her logo to look like, and it looks phenomenal. She did a great job with it.
Yay, thank you.
And she created it herself and everything like that.
Yes,
so,
ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so you have so many skills. Why did you decide lashes?
Lashes is a growing business. Everybody wears lashes. Everybody wears lashes. You can't go wrong with lashes. That's what's in. That's the moneymaker right now.
That is so true. For every event,
You wear lashes.
Night on the town, girls get together. They're like,
You wear
yes,
lashes.
put on the lashes. I wore them before at a wedding. That was my first experience with lashes.
Which type did you wear? Did you wear the strips or did you wear individuals?
See, it wasn't the individual, and we're going to talk a lot about that because I have no idea about any of these terms or any of that. But let's first talk about your classes that you offered, because I think that is phenomenal to offer classes to people.
Yes.
What made you come up with that idea?
I feel like there's room for everybody to grow.
Mm-hmm.
There's money to be made. I want everybody to win.
Yes.
So I feel like there's people out there that do classes and they're very highly expensive. I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I did pay a lot for my class, but I think that for me to help others achieve that, I decided to start classes for the lowest price.
Yeah, you're passing down the knowledge,
Yes.
which a lot of people don't do that, and they want to hold it to themselves rather than to embrace it and help other people to, reach the levels that they're hoping to get at one day.
Yes.
So I think that that's great.
Yeah.
So at your classes, what is it that you go over? How do you start in and everything like that?
So pretty much I go over the technique, the different types of lashes. Why are you laughing?
Because I don't know any of them. I'm like, dang, she said different types. Like, I only know two.
Just how to care for them,
Mm-hmm.
how we apply them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot.
Because it's like a weave.
It's
kind of like a weave.
Yes. I teach you how to isolate. A lot of people have shaky hands. I show them how to keep their hands steady to isolate it. I just show people how to make $500, $1,000 a week.
Look at that. You have to have surgical hands for lashes, guys.
Not necessarily surgical, but if you want it, you're going to do what you got to do to make sure it comes out right.
Yes, I think that is awesome. So let's talk about the different lashes. Like, let's break that down because, okay, so I know the individual ones.
Which is what I do.
Yeah, I saw you doing that one day, and I was just like, oh my goodness, it's so tedious. And like the ones that I've seen people, put on before, the strips.
Yes.
So with the individual, like, how are you doing?
Okay, so it's isolation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm applying a lash to each individual eyelash of yours.
Oh my gosh.
It's time consuming. You have different types of different sets.
Mm-hmm.
You have classic, you have hybrid, you have volume,
Mm-hmm.
you got Russian volume. Each set requires a different amount of time.
Oh goodness.
But it's because a classic, you're only applying it to 75% of your lashes, which is not all of your lashes.
Oh, okay. So
Then you have volume, hybrid, and Russian, which you're applying it to 100% of your lashes, which is time consuming.
Okay, so you're basically putting the lashes where the hairs would be shorter?
Yes, but on all of your lashes, you're applying it to 2 centimeters, but you're applying it 2 centimeters away from each individual lash. People understand. There's a lot of people that ask me, why is it better to wear individual versus strips?
Mm-hmm.
When you're applying the strips, you have to understand your lashes are like your regular hair.
Mm-hmm.
It grows. You have follicles.
Mm-hmm.
When you put the strips on, you're pretty much clogging up your follicles. So when you're taking it off, you're taking off your lash, your real lash.
Oh Lord.
Individual, what we do is, not just myself, but everybody else who else does it, we apply it to 2 centimeters away from your actual eyelid.
Okay.
We do attach it to your lash, but it's away from your eyelid, so it's still giving it some air to grow.
Gotcha.
Everybody doesn't know that they lose 5 to 6 lashes a day.
Yeah, I didn't know that neither.
You do lose 5 to 6 lashes a day. So when we do our lashes, we like to tell our clients, don't be aware, don't be scared if your lashes fall, because it's normal.
Yeah.
It's definitely normal. That's why we apply it to each individual lash.
Oh, okay. See, guys, individual is better.
It is better.
It might be time consuming.
It is time consuming.
It might be a little bit more money.
Yes, that it is.
But it's worth it.
But it's definitely worth it. They last, depending on how well you take care of it. We do go through that too. We teach you guys how to take care of your lashes, depending on, whatever the situation is. We like to tell our clients that after a certain amount of hours after getting them done, do not wet them for the first 48 hours.
Okay.
It gives it time for the adhesive to actually stick onto your lash.
Yeah.
Yes. There's certain glues that we use. Me per se, I have a lash glue that I like to use, which lasts up to 9 weeks, so that my clients don't have to come to me every 2 to 3 weeks.
Gotcha. You did your research.
I did. I did. It was a long time. I mean, I've only started doing this 8 months ago. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. It keeps me busy. I love it.
And she looked so relaxed when she was doing it, guys. I walked in one day and I came over and she was getting everything set up. She had her little bed and everything. She had her mask on. She was mad official. Like, I was like, okay, look at my sister-in-law. She about to do her thing.
You definitely don't want to not do it without a mask. I might eat something. Yes, no ma'am. So, but you got to be professional.
Yes.
I love it. I love doing it.
Yes. How did you go about creating your logo? Because you said that you created
it was a process.
Oh, man.
It was a process. It was just... I didn't know. I've seen too many people doing this. I've seen everybody like, okay, well, this person has this or this person has that. And I'm like, how do I just come up with it? Like, what can I do? And I'm like, everybody has 2 eyes. One's winking or, so I'm like, I created that because I'm in the process of being certified to do microblading. So with my logo, I decided to do both lashes and microblading to do what my intentions are as a business person.
Is that like eyebrows?
Yes, it's tattooing of the eyebrows.
Oh my goodness.
So
okay.
That's my next certification. So I said, well, I'm in this process of being certified. So I'm like, why not incorporate both of what I'm doing into one logo? So that's why the eyes and the eyebrows are.
See, that is so smart. That is so smart. And her logo looks phenomenal. And I'm just like, how did she do that? She's like, I made it myself. Because we had that talk and she was like, I need to get a logo. I don't know how to do this. And I know what I want. And I'm like, I know people that do that. And then lo and behold, all of a sudden, like I just saw it
took
pop
me a
up.
while though. It took me a couple of months.
But that's good that you get to say that you created it.
I just finished those business cards probably September, maybe September.
Fancy.
So it took me a while.
Fancy. So with the classes, you wanted to pass down knowledge and that's also a way of networking. Yes. So you're networking with people and you're bringing them in and everything like that. So when do you think you want to start the eyebrow tattoos?
My eyebrow tattoos, I'll say it'll be in 2020. I can't for sure say, but my goal is to make sure I'm certified by the end of next year. For the simple fact that I plan on opening a lash bar by the end of 2020. Yes,
goals. We were going to talk about that. Goals. What are your future, what goals do you have? Not future ones. Let's talk about how you go about setting your weekly goals. Do you have any weekly goals or something?
I don't. I just go day by day.
Day by day.
I do go day by day. I don't set weekly goals because you just never know what could happen to me.
Yeah, very
so
true.
I do daily. I go about whatever I wake up that day is what I do.
Okay. All right, so we talked about your logo. Where do you order your lashes from?
I order them from Amazon.
Okay.
I actually started following this